Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the Fantasy Showboys. Why is it so special? Because it's the last fucking episode this season. Why, you may ask? Why, crony? Why? Well, because I frankly don't give a fuck about doing these videos anymore. It's a lot more fun watching this unfold in real life than it is to have you guys talk about it. And I'm just saying, as a fan, I don't play in this league. As a fan, I really don't give a fuck what you guys think. The best teams are going to win, and that's fun to me. We will get these fucking videos right one day. It won't be this season, but I'm already planning next season how to make it better. We have good things, and we have bad things. Bad things mainly Scott's lip smacking and unbearably long videos. Jeremy's car videos. My stupid fucking hats. Steven and Corey only sending videos when they win, and they lose half the time, so can never count on them. Bernie, we're not going to talk about Bernie. Peter and his monotone, soft-spoken ass. A lot of things we can clean up, and we will. So that's why this is a very special edition, because there will be no more this season. Let's talk about Week 19. Who do I want to talk about first? I don't know. Let's go with Corey Kangaroo taking on Scotty and the Weiss guys. Scotty won 998 to 834. Scotty almost got 1,000 for the week. He's now sitting at 10-9, still battling for that final playoff spot. Here is said Scott Martin.
Wise Guys checking in for the week. Big win for Wise Guys. Big win. Needed it big. To celebrate, roasting some green chilies. Some Hatch chilies, folks, right here. Live on the Martin Grill. Had some big performances this week. Red Sox rookie, don't know how to pronounce his last name. Fantastic week. Franco, gosh, well done. Good week this week, sir. Well done. Some great pitching performances. Chris Sale had a fabulous Sunday. Thank you for that. Corey, I think that's the sweep. Better get out the broom, Core. Big Core. Playoffs. Started off hot, Core. Now we're flailing. Failing, Corey, going down. Corey's going down, down. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo. He shoulda went going down swinging. Instead he makes no moves. And he just goes down like always. Anyway, Wise Guys big week. It's looking like Steven's going to pull this out. Scores haven't posted yet for Monday, but I think he's going to pull it out, which is, I could have used a loss, but Eric lost, which is fantastic. Makes that ridiculous trade with his dad, but hey, loses this week. I like it. I like it a lot. X Factor keeping the streak going. I'm a pretty big X Factor fan right now, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, that's it for the week. Love you all. Goodbye.
A nice short and sweet video from Scotty. Way to go, Scotty. As he alluded to, yes, Bernie took down his son, as he is wont to do many times in the past. 64 Phillies took down the long baller, 791 to 704. And here is Bardo.
How we doing, fancy panty bunchers? I'm just coming at you from the car again. I know I've been boring, but at least I get my videos in. That's nice. You'll always see me. Doesn't matter how busy I am. You can always count on me, Scott, and Peter, even if two of them are the most monotone people you've ever heard since college professors. So, but at least we're in it. Coming off a loss to my dad, shocker. Can't ever beat that guy. I think I played him 3 times this year, and he's beat me twice. So screw all of you for saying that he's a worthless owner that can't win. Because I think he's on a 3-game winning streak, and I can never beat him. And he had my player, who didn't play at all that week, and you guys complain about his pitching. He used 6 pitchers, and I lost by 60. So he just legitimately got the best of me. And I'm trying to bounce back against Scott. It's late in the week again. I'm trying to think of my actual matchup. But I'm batting so far in the week as a team over 300, which is nice. And both Miguel Cabrera and Trey Turner are batting over 600 this week. Trey Turner, 2 days in a row, has had 8 consecutive at-bats in a row and went 8 for 8. So I'll take that. So, yeah. If you guys thought you might get lucky getting him in the draft next year, think again. So we'll see. I'm looking to win this year, but then I think my keepers might be a surprise to you. But I honestly don't know most of my keepers because I'm looking to win this thing. But Steven just got a win out of nowhere after he actually lost. So congrats to Steven on that. Completely changes the game now. Even for myself, the only one it doesn't affect is Peter. So I got Scott this week, Peter next week, and I end the season with Jeremy. So 3 wins where legitimately it can change the entire year. And actually now, with Steven's win, I have to win 2 games. Before this, I needed to win 1 game, and I was in the playoffs. I can quote Crony, I would have had this one in the bag. So, but not anymore. Thanks, ESPN stat corrections. So, see what I can do. Again, I know my video's boring. We got plenty of videos left in the season. I will make another entertaining one. I don't know if I can ever top my impressions, but I got it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't know. Mustard was pretty good too. So, hopefully we all get on board with the videos again this week. And I beat Scott the Coon to solidify being in second place. X Factor versus my dad. 2 hottest teams in the league right now, in all honesty. They're both on winning streaks. So, yeah. Speaking of, I actually just left my dad's. Planning an off-season trade. I'm thinking probably Salvador Perez for Mike Trout. So that's what we're thinking. Pretty fair, even trade, I think. Help us both out. So Salvador for Perez for Mike Trout day after the season. That's fine. So, but good luck, everyone.
Yes, the commissioner just previewed it. One of the most improbable and incredible results we have ever fucking had. Peter defeated Steven. Steven was hanging by a thread to his playoff hopes, and then Peter just beat him out of nowhere by 3 points. And then, whoops! We had a stat adjustment. Steven is actually the victor by 1 fucking point. It was amazing. Just a bit outside beat Sheen Squad 864 to 863. That is the official final. So here's Peter and Steven, and here's a little disclaimer. These videos were sent in prior to the stat adjustment.
What up, fantasy people? Coming to you from Kingsport, Tennessee, home of the Kingsport Mets. We're at our hotel right now. I'm actually throwing today, so I'm just trying to get you a video real quick. We only got about a week left in our season, so then I'll be home in Colorado, and I'll have no excuses for these boring-ass videos. So hopefully by next week, I think we have 1 week left in our season, so in 2 weeks should be coming at you with some really good videos, or at least something more entertaining than this, but I'll keep it short. Beat Steven by 2 points. Let's see, 2 points last week. That was pretty crazy. Both of our own players that we just traded each other kind of went off against us. Segura and Arenado went off. Adrian Beltran went off against him. So it was just a battle the whole week. Everybody kind of contributed on my end. My pitchers were phenomenal. I'm glad I got a lot of those guys in trades. And yeah, clinched the #1 seed, and I have more wins now than I ever had before in this league. So it's been a fantastic year. and only a couple more weeks till the playoffs start, so just got to get ready for that. And taking on Corey this week. Corey's got to win to keep his playoff hopes alive, but I'm going to play how I always play everybody, and you got to earn a win against me. And we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to see these matchups. I think Steven and Jeremy could be the matchup of the year. Whoever loses that could go home. Obviously, there's still a couple weeks left, but that is a huge game. Scott and Eric, huge game. So I'm kind of league watching more than I am watching my own matchup this week. So yeah, good luck to everybody that's still competing for a playoff spot. Really anxious to see who's going to make it this year because I have no idea.
What's up, guys? Again, another week in the books, and this week was not so great for me. Heading into the last game of the weekend, I was tied with Peter with game-winning RBIs factored in, and I had 3 Giants players playing, and he had nobody playing. All I needed was a walk or a hit. One goddamn hit. And Hunter Pence decides to strike out in his last at-bat, causing me to lose to Peter by 2 points. While I'm not very happy about this, kind of just shows you, though, this fantasy baseball shit is fucked up. And it will anally rape you at any given second. So, that sucks. But you know what, guys? I think we should all get back into these videos. Let's have some fun down the stretch. We got a bunch of teams in this. It's going to be crazy down the stretch. I hope everybody is excited for it. I'm excited for it. And that's all I got for now. But I got story time coming up here soon. Until then, fuck you guys. Alright guys, as promised, story time is here. It's one of my favorite stories from one of my favorite books. It's a story about a young boy with some dreams, and I'm just going to read it to you guys. It's one of my favorite books, and let me just see if I can find it here, and I'll just read it off. Alright. Here we go. One of my favorites. This is good. Jeremy said unto Jew God, "Please, Lord, grant me one Jew wish." The Jew God replied, "Fine, Jeremy, I will grant you one Jew wish." With great excitement, Jeremy revealed his wish. "Jew God, I would like a dragon." "Oh, come on, my Jew son. It has to be realistic," Jew God responded. Distraught, the Jew son said, "Fine, can I please just beat Steven in fantasy baseball?" The Jew God paused and said, "What color dragon do you want?" Riveting. Riveting. I'll see you boys later.
Very nicely done, Steven. And he got a win. This has been a hell of a week. It has been a very, very fun week. Fun week to watch. Speaking of Jeremy, the Hebrew Hammer took on the X Factor, and the X Factor is swinging his massive dong and just hitting people in the face. And his victim this week was Jeremy. X Factor won 845 to 811. X Factor, he has no words for this run he's on. He's still in playoff contention. He's 8-11. Hebrew Hammer's 9-10. He's 1 game behind Jeremy. It's fucking incredible. Here's Jeremy.
All right, Scott's talking a lot of shit. I just read the group text. Haven't made a video in a while. Team kind of sucks. My team sucks, and you still can't beat it, Scott. So, suck it. Get your brooms out. That was a sweep. My team sucks ass, guys. I'm going to miss the playoffs. Fuck.
Well, there's Jeremy. He's not lying. He may miss the playoffs. He's going to have to pull off something special and probably get some help as well. There's no point in previewing the next week. I'm not doing a video next week. All right, we're done. We're done. We're going to see how it plays out. We're going to have some fun watching it. The best team's going to win and eventually get the trophy. One thing's for certain, it's not going to be Bernie. So I'm going to leave you with this, based off of what Steven just started. A little story. There were 2 Jews, and they were walking on a sidewalk, and they passed a Catholic church. And there was a big sign, and it said, $100 if you convert to Catholicism. And they looked to each other, and they're saying, that can't be right, can it? So one guy says, well, I'm going to go find out. He goes into the church, and a little while later, he comes out. And his buddy sees him on the steps, And he says, well, did you get your $100? And the other guy, as he steps out of the church, he says, is that all you people care about? I'll leave you with that. Have a good rest of the season, everybody. I'm out.
I got this one in the bag.